Today's topic is about hate. Now, when I think about someone that is extremely confident, I think about Oprah. And I think about other people too, but just for today's video, we will use Oprah because most of you know who she is. She's someone who is very free. She just is herself unapologetically, and you can feel really safe around someone that confident. That's the beauty of confidence, is that it allows space for other people to shine their best self. Now, confidence does not come without receiving hate. And this is why each time a population or a race or a person is a victim of hate by someone that is hateful, it's crucial to never internalize that hate and to think that, why do people hate me, and make it a me story. It's never a me story. And the only way to really reprogram yourself from a cellular level is by understanding and repeating this over time. Now think about it. A person that has been a victim of other people's hate because of their own selves have practiced each time not to internalize it. But you don't internalize it. You actually should take that moment and do everything you can to celebrate yourself and understand that you are being hated because you are that good. And I know that this is really contradicting. Like, wait, I'm supposed to feel bad when someone is being mean and hateful towards me. Not necessarily, if you learn how to reframe your brain. So I'm gonna give you 3 examples of life, just so we're all more prepared for the rejections, the hate, and the heartbreaks, and how to actually use those pitiful moments to catalyze your glow up. And that's how you actually glow up. Because each time someone hates you or rejects you or cheats on you, that's a reflection of them. These are self-destructive patterns, right? Like a cheater, for example. They hate themselves. So they cheat because they need that external validation to feel good. A person that truly loves themselves, they respect themselves enough not to ever disrespect another person's love. So they will break up with that person and then they will go for the other person. Second example, suppose you're part of a race and this race is hated in a certain neighborhood. And the people that are hating, honestly, are not very happy with themselves. And if you truly think about them, so I would think about someone that used to be a friend of mine. They were against the refugees from Venezuela coming and studying at my daughter's school. And we had this conversation with my daughter, and my daughter's best friend was visiting from Germany. And these girls are very outspoken. They were brought up to be unapologetically themselves, and they're also ridiculously smart. She was not prepared for that kind of backlash. And the second she opened her mouth to say that about immigration, her husband is an immigrant himself, but he's German. She didn't think of him as an immigrant because of colorism. After that incident, we had another huge difference of opinion when it came to Palestine, and I completely cut her off. I'm like, no, you cannot be my friend. But then I felt really bad that she hated immigrants. And a lot of people sometimes don't realize that I'm an immigrant. But they talk to me as if I was one of them. And I'm like, no. And it's important to me that you have enough love for yourself to love other people. Now, the reason why I'm using this person is because if I truly think about her, pay attention to the people that are hating. Normally, they are either highly dissatisfied with their own life, they are highly unhappy within their own self, so they cultivate a lot of self-destructive habits. And why would you ever think that a person that doesn't love themselves would love you? Leave people behind. That's the best method to teach them to do their own growth, because none of us are supposed to be anyone's babysitter but our children's. We teach them by being good ourselves, by role modeling positive behaviors. At this point, there are a lot of people, a lot of races and religions that are victim of ignorance and hatred and violence, and it's not easy to be them. But what I want you guys to focus on is how incredibly strong they are. You probably never had to face what someone who's black and brown face on a daily basis. So because you never had to deal with so much hate, you never had to rewire your brain. So you need an inspiration from someone like Beyonce to start feeling amazing. There's nothing wrong with that. It just comes with the privilege. But a person who never had that privilege, had to fight every single day, that person's confidence, the second they walk in the room, it's felt. But instead of us looking at that person like Oprah and feeling jealous and envy, it's so important that we understand, oh, that person had to go through hell to become that way. So next time you see someone that has this very grounded presence, show some respect. Show some respect for the Muslim population right now as well. Look at the white population in England. They don't have to suffer. They never have been discriminated for being white. And they have so much hatred. They're burning libraries, churches, schools. They're burning, destroying the city. They're acting like a tornado. And you can see how weak they are. That comes from weakness. Now, the Palestinians, they are being killed every single day. And all the other Muslims are seeing this in national television. And you know that they're feeling very angry. But still, they're choosing to be strong, grounded, calm, peaceful. Everything that the media has said that they were not is being shown to all of us what they are.